Thoughts and Poems 79, Sex and the Sabbath Part 22, Polar Shifts and Politics. I saw Laverne not too long after the church service ended. I didn't get the chance to talk to her any time before this moment. When people began to exit the church, that is when I spotted her. I approached her, but within my heart, there was a bit of apprehension, timidity. And when I was in her presence, I was wondering if I should turn back, but I knew I couldn't because of what was said. I was very timid, but I accosted her, and she turned around, and maybe in her heart she was pondering what I, of all people, would have had to say to her. And I asked her if she would attend prayer meeting service, at least online, with Michael Duvalier's prayer service, which is held Sabbath mornings, right before church, or even perhaps the ones during midweek. And she actually agreed to do so at her leisure after I explained it's to pray for the well-being of our church. She agreed and then went away. And I was glad because of that, even though I wanted courage to say so much more. I don't know why she melts me the way that she does, but I think that in order to get to know her, it's best that I would pray with her. I am not assailing her for courtship, but friendship. Or you may say I deceive myself. You're entitled to your opinions because I know that is how the average mind would think. Not that I would want to be intimate or anything of the sort. I just want us to have that bond where we can put Christ center, even though we can't have anything meaningful in the end thereof. I will have to wait to see how things develop, but I will wait on what transpires online for the prayer meeting services. Mystery had a meeting and wanted to give me greetings. They said that they wanted to talk about me a whole lot. I hesitantly went into their company where they started to set some things straight. They said, because of your father, we did not get rid of you. Because of him, we covered a lot for you. Now all that we are asking for at this point is that you would only remain silent concerning us and our dealings here. If you refuse this, then it may be a bit of a problem. We cannot protect you and all those you love and find future interest in. You have to accept everything we are saying to you. Take no offer to expose us, else it will be a long list of a can of worms. Be loyal to this, and you will find that our offer was the better. We promise we won't harass you or any you put interest in. Do whatever mess. But don't mess up on what we have said. Drill that into your mind. They also stated that their arm is international and that I would not have any issues or problems from that quarter as long as I remain silent. Silent about their operations and who they are. They can't protect me and those I love giving away their names. Why am I mentioning this? It's because I know that many may ask me the question later on, why not divulge names? And I guess I have stated the answer. Their connection runs very deep, even global. For me to actually cross them that way would be more of a detriment than anything else. I think it's best that I just remain silent on who they are and what operations that they do. Apart from old reports and what I have written thus far, it is not in my best interest to continue to expose. One thing I would say is that I haven't voted in a number of years. Am I against voting? I wouldn't say I'm against voting. I'm against, I guess, doing something or supporting someone monotonously, not knowing, I guess, what you're supporting. You may ask me, which side do I take? Well, I'll be candid with you. I feel as if that I was always a PLP. The thing with that is when I took up my duties, I would always think that such sides would be loyal at least to me who was loyal to them. I could only assume that I was betrayed by the government for the overall favor of my family, especially for my father and the connections that my other siblings had. Some papers had to be falsely signed to submit me to Sandilands knowing that I was a proper-minded person. That and a whole slew of injustices had to happen consistently under this particular government. I admit that I could only assume that the government, and for sure my family, did me wrong. Oh, so wrong. I lost the right to file even a police report and the right to even have regular benefits as a regular, sound-minded individual in society. What I don't like about certain governments is that they would ruin you effectually because of some underhanded deal or favors done for a particular person or entity or organization who supports them. They have no scruple with stepping on the neck of an honest individual who loyally served them. The election is over, but if I really had to choose, I would go with the FNM. Even when governments abuse their position, I think it really is right to remove them from their privileged station or be impeached because they step on the necks of their citizens. And if it happens to one person, more than likely one day it will happen to you too. I'm just saying it like it is. I don't really care who dislikes it. This is but a short memo and it must end here. This document ends the 4th volume of my memoir book series.